Hey guys, it's Miranda here at Sunshine and Grace. Today is Mass Make Monday and we are making simply pretty bags. They are faux glassine bags that have been gussied up and are just really pretty. And they are going to go with Wednesday's project, which finalizes the little gift set that we've been making for the last few days with the pretty notebooks. I can't find my little notebook. I had one laying here, but it's gone. The little notebooks that we did last week, I am looking around trying to find mine because it is here. It's just not where I left it. I'm in the middle of 5 projects for stuff right now, so yeah. Let me sit down and let me grab one from over here because I have some of them here. These little notebooks that we made. Those, along with the project that we will do Wednesday, will go with this project to make a nice little gift set for possibly Mother's Day or something like that. So anyways, to make these, you're going to need some printed vellum, which I don't have. So I already recorded this once and it went too long. So we did one with parchment paper, which is like vellum. I deliberately am holding that one upside down. I hate the way it looks on the other side. And it took me 42 minutes to try to explain what should have took like 10. So I am not using that video. We are doing round 2. This is the one we made in that video though. And isn't she pretty, you guys? Oh my lands, I think this turned out so pretty. And this is probably the one that I will use for the little gift set because I am loving that. I'm telling you. We're going to do a smaller version of it right now using the same paper, which is just tissue paper that I printed one of, this is actually Rosy Blooms from Rach and Bella Crafts that I was working with last month that I used on this one. But I've also done them, like this one is done using my beautiful Blessings kit. And again, printed on tissue paper. I'll explain that real quick. Here it is. I was having to find the tissue paper, or the page that I print my tissue paper on. What I do is take my tissue paper, and it's a little longer than a regular size letter paper. So you lay it down, you fold it over on the back, you know, fold the tissue paper here, fold it to the back, and you're going to have an edge. Fold those over and tape them down, and then just put it through your printer whichever way you need to make it work. Okay, so you need some printed paper. We have, this is my printed tissue paper, not tissue, tracing paper, but you can use tissue paper too. This is collage paper from Tim Holtz to do a bag like this. You can use parchment paper as I showed you, basically anything. Here's a really cute bag done with parchment paper that I use to protect my desk when dyeing papers. And then I save all of it and it makes some really cool bag. So that's parchment paper there. We're only doing this one today. And then you're going to want some lace, bling, and small ephemera to stuff in the bag or the pockets. Ignore that because we're not doing that one. But you could. And then you need your standard stuff, the glue and all that jazz. Okay, so this is going to be a small, short bag. So we're going to find a spot that we like. I am thinking like right there. I like that tulip. Okay, make it however wide you want. I think I want to get it right like that. Now you're going to come from the other side. What's on the back there? I like that. Okay, and fold it over. Now, this will help you, on this one, we're just getting where we want to cut, okay? And then we'll crease everything proper. Okay, so what I want to do is cut under that word right there. I think that's Wednesday. So cut your paper. That was a horrible job cutting. Okay, now spread your paper back out and fold to the center and to the center. Well, it's not really the center right now, but it will be when I roll everything. What you want to do is you want to leave this edge out because that's not the edge that you messed up. If you're a better cutter than me, you won't mess it up. But I really like that word Wednesday. Eesh. Okay, yeah, the Wednesday's going to have to win out here. I got to find center. That's driving me nuts. Sometimes I have a hard time getting the paper to cooperate with me. That is not a everybody thing. That is literally a me thing. Okay. Nope, it's going to work that way right there. Okay. That little white, that white edge is going to bother me. It's not really going to matter because we're going to roll everything so that that's over on the edge anyways. But yeah, I'm letting it stress me for some reason, so let's just go with it. Okay. Try not to let it move because it will try to if you're not careful. I did let it move. Okay. There. Okay. Press it down. Let it seal for a second. Now, here's the magic. Right now, you see that seam, right? Roll it like that. You don't see the seam anymore, okay? And you have that beautiful flower all on the front side, and on the back you have a letter. Okay, now you're going to take your bottom, choose which side you want to be the bottom on. This one doesn't matter because the text is going sideways. And no, this way. Okay. Yeah, I like that look. Okay, what you do is come up about a fingernail space and pinch. Now on this, you're going to want to back that down just a hair, not quite a fingernail space, but on this one, the bigger bag, it was a fingernail space-ish. And press that, crease it pretty tight so you've got a good tight crease there that you can see. And then unfold it and find half on your bag again. Okay, so these two edges line up. Line that crease up. Do you see that little way it pulls apart there? Pinch right there. Take a little pair of scissors. Cut a V like that. And then look at your crease again. Unfold it. Look at your crease again. It folds up that way. So you want to take this piece and separate it out. Push that back and then come in with your scissors. This just reduces bulk and chances for buckling. And just snip that little flippity flap out. You don't need it. It does nothing, serves no purpose. Unless you're putting something super heavy in there, and then you might want it for strength, but I doubt it. And then you just take your glue and run along that straight edge. And yeah, I'm a weirdo that has to run it along both of those because I can't stand the gap. You saw me do it on the seam on the other side too. I don't like the gap that could potentially appear. So I always double do my seams that way. And I make these bags often out of pretty much any material. I've made them out of book page. I make them out of, like I say, printed tissue paper. That's basically it. It's done. But of course we're not done because we're going to use some of the techniques that we use there. But seriously, they're so super easy. You do the same thing. Again, I'm just going to run through the process one more time so that you remember. You fold it in half this way. Fold it this way so that it meets. This just lets you pick what part you like to overlap. And then you run your glue like this. And stuck my finger in it. like this. You can also leave the seam smack in the center, but I like the idea of the hidden seam. I used to leave it like literally it would run down the middle like a glassine bag that you bought at the store. And if I'm doing like the white glassine like this, that is actually how I do it. You can see the bad decoration there. But when I do these printed ones, I find that I usually like to hide that seam altogether. So that's why I roll it to the side so that you don't even see it anymore. Or you barely see it. Sometimes you have to fiddle with it just a little bit to get it to roll. But then once it's rolled, it's rolled. Okay, now we decide which side do we want to be. That'll be the front. So fold it up about a fingernail's width. When I say fingernail, I mean like literally that first little bit of your finger. Now this one, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you don't cut that V. Well, actually, you could still cut the V, but you leave the two pieces together. Okay. Cut your V, just like you did. And then, instead of cutting that, you would come in like this. And, oh my lands. Hopefully get it separated easier than what I am. And then you would just run a little bead of glue there. Just a little bit to glue those two edges together. Glue them, wiggle them. And then you would do your glue on that tab and fold it up like that. It makes it bulkier to me. It makes it more bulky, but it still makes a cute little bag. So you see, those are really, really easy. That's all there is to it. Any material, you can do it out of anything. Make them any size you want. I have some that are really, 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 really small. I can't find them right now. I think they're down here. Actually, I guess I'm out of the really small ones. But yeah, I seem to be out of them. Oh well. I've done them that are like, they would like that tall and that wide. So you can make them any size. So we're just going to decorate this really quickly with some pretties. I've got my bling already right there. And I have my new lace bucket that is already filled to the brim. No joke, I put it out here the other day, like 3 days ago, and it was like beautiful and perfect for like a whopping minute. And then I'm like, oh, let's throw everything we can find in it. Yay! How would something like, I don't want anything too heavy on here. Maybe just like a little piece of lace. Not even all the way across. Like that. That's actually going to be basically all the way across, but that's okay. Where's that other lace I used on the other one? Because I liked it. It was pretty. They went really, really well together, but I'm afraid that's too big for this. Yeah, it's too big. Let's see, what else do we have? Maybe silk white lace. Is that too much? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's ink that. Okay. Done with the lace. Done with whatever else is in that box. Shove it to the side. Okay, let's get our inker and put just a little inking on that. How easy was that, you guys? Okay. Now it doesn't have as much pop, so we'll flip it. This is thin paper and thin lace, so you're going to want to smoosh that to get a little bit of, give it a little less, whatever, stickiness, so it doesn't just like bleed straight through. And then you're going to want to take and put just a little bit more. I'm using a mic today, so I hope that you guys can hear me better. I know I was fading in and out when I would sit down and stuff like that before, so I'm hoping this helps. I have to say I feel awkward with it on and weird because I have never used a microphone in my life. So yeah, it's a little weird. So was whatever that was. Oh wow, that was weird. Okay, there, back up. Okay, now we're just gonna put little dots of glue there. Let's put some bling on because we gotta have some bling in the corner. Boom, done. We have Big Mama and Baby Sis. Okay, so you guys tell me what you think. Are these cute? Remember to make at least one big enough to hold a playing card, because you're going to be making something like this. It's got a little secret on the back. Wednesday. This is our 3579, and then we'll be pulling, at the end of that, we'll pull everything together and make the little gift sets, which are so cute, you guys. It's going to be perfect. So this is the bag we'll be using. So you want to make it big enough to hold a playing card, okay? And then some. And then this is Baby Sis, who didn't get her little ruffle top because she's small. So I didn't want to distract anything away from her edge. Okay, so let me know what you think. Like them? Hate them? What's your thoughts? And don't forget to like and subscribe if you found value in the content that I produce here, because I can make and do a lot of things here at Sunshine and Grace, but I can't grow my channel without you. And I love bringing you guys tutorials and tips and tricks that make journaling easier for you, by teaching you ways to maybe make do with what you already have and not have to go buy everything under the sun, and only have a few basic supplies that you use in a whole lot of different ways to make a lot of really gorgeous things. Because that's really what I'm all about in my studio, is I try to make do with, I don't have all the bells. Oh, you're going to hear my demon screaming hot water tank, which is still not fixed. It still screams, sorry. Periodically, so I'm sorry about that. But it's upset. And it's loud and ear-piercing. Oh, I hate that noise. I am serious. I have told my husband, I'm like, you know what? If this doesn't get sorted soon, I am ready to just go to like hauling water in buckets, okay? And boiling it to get hot water. I do not care anymore, but I am tired of that. Anyways, where was I? Oh, I can make it and do a lot of things here, but I can't grow the channel without you. And I love bringing you guys content that helps you grow in your skills while using what you already have without having to go out and spend a lot of money on a lot of supplies. I'd rather you be able to invest the money in the things that you really want, you know, like those things that are really useful to you. Because I know I've spent a fortune, well, no, not really, but I do have a lot of supplies that I've not used, or that I hardly ever use, that I really thought I would need. So I'm trying to alleviate that for you. A lot of them I found I can make other things, like glassine bags. I used to buy glassine bags by like the big bundles on Amazon. And now I'm like, wait a minute, but I can make glassine or fake glassine style bags, and it doesn't cost me anything extra. I'm using the supplies I already have. And do I still like my glassine bags? Oh yeah, and I'm still going to get some. But these are an alternative, and these are so pretty, especially these. I love this. This one I love. And I like these too. I like this little, like, a lot of times we'll put like a little swaps and stuff like this. And even this, that is not my particular style. That is a little more like boho or funky. But still, that is pretty. And that shimmer, I mean, yeah, that is gorgeous. And a lot of times we'll put swaps and trades and things like that. So think outside the box. Use what you have. Don't forget to raise your scrap box either, because that's where a lot of these ideas came from. And I am sitting at 600 and some in the middle there subscribers. So thank you guys. I am very excited, and I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys. Don't forget, it is now April, and I'm doing the April How to Botanical collab with Rachel Bella Crafts, and it is already started. We are on day 3 as I'm recording. It'll be day 4 when this comes out. So be sure to check that out. I'll link the playlist. It's on my channel, but I'll also link it in the comments below, or the description below, so that you can easily find it and check that out, because it's really going to be a great collab. So far, Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, Tracy Fox. I can't remember who today's was. But yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, the whole month is just like jam-packed with really awesome videos. So, I am day 26, by the way. So, just, yeah. I'm excited about it, okay? So, I'm going to shut up and stop rambling before this one ends up being 46 minutes, too. Before I go, though, I just want to remind you, Jesus loves you so much, He died for you. If you've not trusted that fact, then I'd urge you to do so today, because nobody's promised the next second. Whether you know it or not, you're going to live forever, either upstairs or down. Trust me, you want to go up. So if you've not trusted the gospel of your salvation, then I'd love to tell you about my precious Savior, tell you the greatest love story ever, and get you settled for all eternity right now. So just drop a comment below, or look me up on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. You can find the links in the description box below, or in the channel art on my homepage. Or you can just type in Miranda McCulley or Sunshine and Grace JJ or Journals. If you have any questions about anything, the projects that I make, or your eternal state, y'all get a hold of me. It'd be my joy to answer them. You have a great day, and we'll chat soon. Grace and peace. Bye-bye.